Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 146 of Fallout 4. The last episode, I guess, unofficially or unintentionally, we started building kind of a guard tower, and I'm probably just going to keep rolling with it. So we put these in these little open areas in the corners. I could probably put some kind of like half gate right there, I bet. And I kind of wondered too, maybe we could expand it all the way around. It does leave us a little exposed at the top. Okay, like now that I think about it, if we do that, do I want to leave everything crafting related up top for me, as in like make that my little room? Do I want to do that on the second floor? And the second floor, there's not as much room, but maybe I don't know, because the stairs are in the way, and I don't know. Why don't I try this? I am kind of curious now that I think about it, but before we get too far into it, I do want to see. If I go over to, if this ever loads, is there like a little half piece? No, not that. What about, I guess maybe fences? Maybe it would come up under there? No, junk fence? No, that can't be it. No, none of this is right. I could have sworn there were some kind of like half fences or something along those lines. I wonder under prefabs. Where did I see that? I know there's something like this. Miscellaneous, maybe. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ah, okay, now that doesn't want to snap, but strangely enough, it'll snap up here. So we could, but that wouldn't be very functional, wouldn't it? I mean, we could cut this thing off right here, this wall, and extend this across, which naturally adds these little fence posts pretty much, and it only leaves so much for turrets to look through. We could put like a box there or something, and then put a turret on top of it, and I guess that would work. Probably not as well. In the interest of science, let me store some of this stuff. Yeah, we know that the roof that roof will work. So let's see here. Let me go back to walls. Let's go to was it this one that we were rolling with? Yeah. So we could expand it like that. See, I mean, up top you're more exposed, but maybe I just make this some kind of. I mean, maybe I embrace the idea of a guard tower, and it was never originally going to be one, but maybe we convert it over. It's really not that hard. It's just use this thing instead. Why is that not snapping? Oh, there you go. Sometimes the game's wonky like that. Of course, I have to add that corner piece. Not that one. I think I have to add you rotate like this. It should snap swell. And then, yeah, we only have one on that corner. We only have one on that corner. I really wish I could put a gate here, but then, I mean, if I put the turrets, it makes a whole lot of sense, right? Why don't we do that just everywhere? And do we have a rad storm? That we do. It has rad storm rolling in. So, in the interest of not taking 1,000 rads for no point, or for no reason, let's pop a quick save. Thank God that stupid update's not here yet. And if I sleep now, it's going to be late. About like 7 or 8, it'll start getting dark anyway. So I don't want to just sleep through the night entirely. That way we have full-blown daylight. Building at night is cool, but same thing with exploring at night. It's a bit of a hindrance. Let's just go to about 6 a.m. And why don't I sleep for 1 more hour? It should be brighter. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, so let's get back up top. And you can tell the storm's over. We don't hear that sound anymore. Of course, reset to where I was. That one's kind of harder to shoot through. What's this one? Oh, oh, interesting. Now, do I want to keep it completely exposed? Which is probably a bad idea, because I would have to crouch in the center to truly hide for everything. Or maybe on the corners, or maybe in the center. Do I leave that? Nope, because this one is walled off. They couldn't shoot through that one if they wanted to. Same with, well, I guess that one. This one looks a little bit better. Maybe. Let's put that in the center. I'll tell you what. Let's try that. I'll tell you what. Getting this to snap is, yep, going to be a nightmare, but it looks like it can be done. And whoa, super mutants. I could have sworn I heard a super mutant scream, like he got shot and died. That's his footsteps. That was a very interesting faint sound effect. It wouldn't be the first time I got attacked by super mutants here. Weird. Oh, no one's freaking out. There's no red dots on the map, so I'm gonna hope nothing bad happens here. Fingers crossed. So if we put that here, that gives me an opportunity to kind of hide if an enemy's out that way, but it leaves me exposed this way. But I don't really think we're gonna need to worry about that much. So let's continue down that line of thinking. And it was this one that I used, yes. So let's rotate you, just get rid of you, and try to get the snap. Alright, so in the centers, maybe we just do it more than just the centers. I don't need it to be completely exposed like that. That's a little dangerous. Just leave the corners like this. So here, up. I never understand this. And then let's go back. This one is the one that we were using, and we use these on the corners. And bada bing, bada boom. Okie doke. And then this thing. Why? Well, oh, no problem snapping you. Cool. Continue here. So snap. Oh my God! Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Who's that out there? Is that a bad person? Do I have to start taking pot shots? Hold on. Who are you? Are you a settler or are you? Yep, you're a settler. Maybe.
Tell if your aim is horrific or spectacular.
Dickhead. I misclicked. I didn't actually mean to shoot. I was just trying to aim and I hit the wrong button. But yeah, I figured he's like a provisioner or somebody. I'm just walking around. Nick, what a dick face. I had to pop him in the face for that one. What an ass. Just has nothing nice to say ever. So I kind of like that. Granted, we obviously still need to fill this one in. Let's take care of that really quick. So walls. Go here, and that's not the one we want. It's this one, actually. No, it's this one, because we're walling this part off. I wonder I have to get down so far to be able to place that. But there we go. Corners are exposed, but the idea was to put turrets, a rocket turret looking over that way, which leaves me safe. Like if I crouch here, really, I don't think anything's gonna, be taking many pot shots at me, and I can always sit like here, and then, I think I have plenty of area to hide. I think that's going to work. So in the interest of rolling with that idea, let's go back to wood, let's go to roof, let's go to, we can actually just do a roof this time rather than like one of those walls we've done. So if I snap you here, because I don't think we're going to go any higher, we might end up putting a generator. Store that and place it the right way. We may put a generator on the roof, just so that I could use like circuits or conduits and then, power this entire place. Or do I want to put it on the ground? Or better yet, would probably be a really good idea because we have some of this. We have settlement capacity here, like size capacity. We have room to work with. Maybe I make like a little safe room and wall a couple generators off, and then conduits that lead out of that room. And you can access it with a door, but it's a little less likely that, say, some random's going to walk in there and try and break everything. Is that a flat roof? I think that is. Okay. It's kind of hard to see. No, that's not a flat roof. There we go. I was trying to put an actual roof on here versus floors, but it doesn't look like many of these roofs want to cooperate. A lot of them are arced, and they don't really seem to want to connect very well. They want to connect at the bottom, which I guess isn't a bad idea. Maybe we could just put our generators up there. They're going to be really difficult to get to. Okay. Yeah, rather than maybe making a safe room and taking up some settlement capacity. Maybe we'll roll with that. So, this will be, if I can get this roof here, this will be the last of the needed roof. Oh, what? Hold on. So that plugs the holes in the ceiling? Why do we need to do that? But this is okay, because this leaves a little divot in the roof. I don't know where that one just got placed, but if this leaves a little divot in the roof, then again that makes a good like area that's sunk in to put a generator, so it's less likely to get shot. I am okay with that line of thinking. I don't know why that one snapped to where it did, but it did. Continue. This is so wonky, but it can be done. Okay. Let's see here. Why does that have a big fat gaping hole in it in the ceiling? Did that not get a did that not get one? Oh, they all wait. Oh, hold the phone. Let's go outside real quick. Let's go to wood. Let's go to stairs and just build up like this because because we can. And I would prefer it to snap this way. It's gonna be a bastard. It's gonna be a bastard. Alright, you can try this again. You can try this again. Hey, no, get away from me. Yes. Place, thank you. And then you, come over here, snap. I said snap! And one more. This can be done, maybe. Yes. That should work. Awesome. Let's quick save so we don't break our legs. Or in the event that we do, we're okay. So, the roof, strangely, everything has a goddamn hole in it. Who's our contractor? I don't know what the hell they're doing. So, I can't really squeeze one, like another roof here. Let's see if there's a better replacement. I might just roll with the floors because they make better roof than the roofs. Go figure. Go figure. Well, it's snap. I probably won't let me. No. That's not under prefabs. Roof. Just one that doesn't look as butt ugly. See, that doesn't really match the theme. You know, because it's still indented, but I doubt there's going to be an enemy that gets up high enough that ever causes a problem like that. So I'm going to go ahead and can those. And then, does this one have, oh, this one doesn't have a hole in it. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. This is the better roof. Maybe I should have used that one from the get-go. I didn't even notice it. Alright, problem solved. So now there's no hole in my ceiling. So there's really no way for an enemy to drop in, so to speak. That would just be stupid. And there's this itty-bitty divot, which I would imagine makes it slightly more difficult for an enemy to come over here. Now, where were those dumb gates that I forgot? They were under miscellaneous. Okie doke. So, I could put one maybe here. Oh, kind of floaty, kind of dumb. Can I do like a half of one with better placement? What I'm interested in doing is putting these down so that I may have to, oh, you know, that's not bad. Now, the goal here is to make it so somebody out there can't shoot a rocket or something silly and hit a generator. If I'm going to put a generator up here, I'm going to wire it to this house. Like, I guess it would just power everything. Like, if I put a conduit, like, here to here to here to here, maybe it just goes straight through the house. I don't know. I'll have to try this a few times. But in the interest of protecting the generators, we'll see how this works. For science. So that makes it incredibly unlikely that somebody gets a shot off. And then, well, for lights, the only thing we need is one generator. But I'm going to have turrets up here. So we're going to need, okay, so each turret uses 2 power, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, duh. And then I'm going to need at least 3 generators to power that. And I would most likely want to center them. Yeah. So right there, right there, right there. And I should be able to wire them all up. And now, how am I going to get... See, now here's what I wonder. Might not really work as well as originally expected with the way these roofs work. The walls work. I might just put like a flat wall there so that I can do a straight conduit line down. Yeah, let's try that really quickly. Let's try that. So, in the interest of science, let's go to walls, not metal. Let's go to wood, walls, and this one. Okay, I have 16 pre-built. Can I, please? Yes. Ooh. And that leaves that exposed, but we can wall that off, remember? And then if I put that on each side. Okay, so get rid of you. Ooh, this might not be easy from this angle compared to the angle we were working with. Let me fall in. Okay. Alright, so this is working a little bit better than I expected. I fully anticipated problems. A lot of problems. So I do that so I can sit here and I can be in kind of a corner. I could do here before I forget. Rotate and rotate. Nope. Okay. We're good. So now they can't shoot me through that wall. This is protected. We have generators up top. Yeah, it's a bit loud at times if you're standing right underneath it, but in combat we're not really going to be hearing that, and I'm 2 feet away from it. I don't really hear it anymore. So that lets me run really easy power lines down. So if we look, you know, just a straight line down. So we can each layer of the house would have easy access to power. Now, obviously, the gate becomes a slight issue. Maybe I can fish a wire through there? In real life, yes, but in Fallout, well, these are questions we do not have answers to. So, connectors and switches. If it would ever load, I want the vertical conduit. We're going to need, I would imagine, 2. And then this one. Perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, come on. Ooh, that's close. Maybe if I can move this one up a little bit more. I want to put it in the center, but it's not going to let me. And the reason I need to is because the line I don't think is going to go through. Oh, wow, that's right, it connects. I forgot that gets weird like that. So, will that work? Ooh. At times it looks like it will, but it won't. So that's not going to work, I don't think. Let me rotate you. Just a hair. Just a hair. It's so hard to rotate with a mouse click because it does all the movement at once. Alright, we could forsake the whole idea of fences, or better yet, we could just forsake the fences and then add it later. So I need to put this like at the very... It's got to be perfect for this to work. So it only wants to go on that wall, which is a bit annoying. So let's try this one. Maybe we can get this to work. Maybe. So let's daisy chain them up. And... oh, to that. Okay, so we got power. And let's see if I put another conduit right here. That should let me fish everything downward. Okay. Now, I need to figure out how I'm getting power to the actual turret, though. So before I get too vested in this, defense, turrets, we're going to roll with missile turrets. And if you look at my resources, I can't really do too many more. And it's oil that's the limiting factor. Shortly after gears. I gotta get scrapping things versus selling things now. I've been selling crappy weapons, which normally I think I was scrapping to get gears. So, first and foremost, I need to see what you do when you're powered. I need to see how much you cover. I would fully expect you to cover that. But we'll have to see. We shall see. So, nope, that didn't work. Now I could run a conduit up underneath. That would be no issue. If I didn't have that wall there, I could run a line straight to it, and it would look goofy as hell. So, let's go back to conduits, connectors and switches. And let's see here. Probably one there. And then... okay, why is it not snapping? Whoa, that was, that was awkward. So there, and remember, we have to come up. This is going to be really strange. Let me at least try this to see how this works. Oh, it can be done. Okay, so that, to that, to that, to that. God, I wish you could run cables through walls. You know, like real cabling. So that can now power the turret pretty easily. Okay, so it's gonna benefit me to jump up top to do this. I think. Let's try this. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Huh, I'm surprised it didn't break my legs. Let's try that once more. Why am I stuck? Come on, game. Quit giving me grief. Interesting. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. Fuck it. This is not working the way I expected, because we don't have any... we're trying to make the place difficult to access, so it's affecting me as I build. I don't want anybody to be able to really just jump in, but... hold on. Let's go to... conduit. Turret. Okay, where do you look? Pretty much what I expected. There's some slight area like this way, I would say that's not exactly covered, but anything coming out of there is. Fuck, okay, that's a Radstag. I knew we saw something run. What are you doing, Radstag? What are you doing? No, what? What are you doing? Pull his damn leg off. Get him, turret! I don't think I've ever seen the turret in action. Don't hit the wall. Please don't hit the wall. This is what I'm most worried about right there. Nice.
Still in one piece.
It didn't hit the wall. All right. You saw how all the settlers freaked the hell out. That was pretty cool. I'll give it that. That worked out really well. So this thing lays down the fire, the covering fire. That was cool. That rat stag is like split in half from over here. That rat stag got destroyed. So, we know this works. We now know this works. It's going to require a reasonable amount of setup, the wiring, to get functional, but it works, and that's what matters. So, missile turret, it's facing, maybe if I back it up a hair, let me do the same thing to this one. Maybe we can get better coverage out of it. That's what I was worried about, the wiring, though. So, hold on. I gotta get the conduit. This is gonna be a challenge. That's a bit annoying, but let me see. In the interest of testing, see how much more potential range we can get out of this. What the fuck, Charles? That line was floating. You see that? Why don't I store... It's weird, but you can store the wire. Okay, so now you won't have power. But if I back you up a little bit, then I slap down another conduit. Does this increase the range you protect? Because if it does, that's truly all we care about. It's a bit annoying how I have to do it with the conduits. It's like slightly more that way. Maybe I didn't quite place it correctly. I think it's about the same. I don't think it's worth our time, or most importantly, our settlement size. So let me store that. We still have the conduit right there. I can move you forward, and as long as you still get power, we're good. So let me move you about as far as I can back. Maximum coverage, you know? Alright, so that's our plan. We're sticking to it. We know it works. It kind of destroyed a rad stag, and it was pretty funny. Imagine an enemy that stands still and shoots. You're going to get a lot of like raiders that run in here and try and shoot at me. But anything that stands still, or not shoot, they run in here and shoot me, that run in here and try to melee us. But anybody that stands still is going to get absolutely wrecked. And yes, I realize I have quite a few perk points. And in the interest of the update that's about to occur, I've been kind of saving them for a reason. So, we got to do this now, that the power line will come up from this side. Let's go to power conduits, and then we need to do the same thing here. This is actually going to be kind of a nuisance. Yes, this is going to be a nuisance, but it can be done. Then I want to check to see what it's like when I light this place up, see how well that works. Okay, oh, that's the console. Don't need to do that right now. Alright, so, turrets. What? Come on, stairs. Leave. Get away from me so I can see where I'm putting you down. Let's try 2. Let me store this one. Okay. We shouldn't need to be on the roof too much. And that lets me mess around a wee bit here. Alright, so, connectors and switches. Let me go to the bottom though. I should only need to use you. And I ended up needing 2 of these. So, you right here. I really wish you could, like, do wiring on the wall, like, flat against it. I mean, the conduits are really cool, but I'm not aware of any other method of going about it, and I'm sure the other method would be much more graceful. Much more. Okay, this is probably going to require stairs to get correctly. Ooh, there was a spot. There's a slight spot. Okay, close enough, right? No, I have to move the turret closer. I can see it, but I can't do it. Okay, there we go. So, let's move the turret a little bit closer. Alright, let's move the turret really close and then push the turret back as we see fit. Alright, no, don't store. So, you cover... Hold on, look at me, Mr. Turret Man. How far over here do you look? Because we have blind spots, obviously. Okay, that's a little more of a blind spot than I was anticipating. Alright, come on. Hurry up. He's looking that way better than he is this way. Still is looking that way a little bit better. Rotate a little bit, and let's let him do one more pass. This isn't to say that I don't just put like turrets on the roof, you know. We'll mess with it. We'll finagle it when I'm on the actual roof. It doesn't seem like a good idea to continue to do it down here. But yeah, we want to fill in those blind spots. It's not a good idea. Now, I could do the same thing over here, or I could just do conduits across. What would be a better idea? Oh, it saved me conduits. Probably if I did it on the roof, because we were worrying about size, settlement size. I think that's a good idea. So we're going to need another staircase. So, structures, wood, floor, not floors, stairs. We're going to need another staircase. All right, let's go to floors. I don't think that's how it works, me. Come on. Sometimes it does not want to snap. Snap, damn it. Snap. Why you no snap? That's not snapping in the correct place. But I can jump. Yes. Alright. Close enough, game. Close enough. So back to power switches. Okay, conduit. And we needed 2. Makes sense. I put it like right about here. Then I need to get rid of these, sadly. I mean, I like that idea, but if it's going to interfere with the game plan, we'll have to put up with it. Okay, I figured that would be the case, so we'll have to move this as far over as I can. Okay, that should work. Cool. I don't have a very long reach. Like, sometimes it stays lit up. Alright, so where exactly did I put the other conduits here? Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, I don't know how that didn't hurt. Just in the dead center. Dead center. Okay. Don't talk to me, lady. Don't you talk to me. Random sellers come up here and talking to me all the damn time. So there, and there. And of course, then what I did was add you in the center. Then I added you as close to the edge as I could. And same thing on this side. In the center, as close to the edge as I could. And now, probably be a better idea to do it from up top, but let me just see if I can get it done from down here. There we go. Maybe. Ooh, it's so finicky. Oh, come on. Nope, nope, nope. Go up, 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 up. It was there. What are you doing all the way up there? Oh, this game sometimes, man. There. All right. It takes a very steady hand. Don't touch the sides. Butterfingers. That's pretty much what's going on here at Settlement Building. Come on. Right there. It's as awkward as it'll ever get, but it looks like it'll work. So, let's wire this shit up. We know it functions. And that's all that matters. No, don't store that. Go to you. I can't jump and do that. I'll have to go on the roof, which sucks. But as soon as we line that up, we're good. This one. Okay. And it almost looks like it'll let me do the turret through here, but it doesn't. Don't be confused. So let's get our butts back up on the roof, and we got this. We got this. But guys, I hate to do it. I hate to wrap it up here. It's time to wrap the episode up. Oh god, I fell off again. It's the story of my life building. At least in the game, I have done roof work in real life. I don't fall off the roof. In this game, yes, it's Fallout. So guys, episode 146. I think this little unofficial guard tower became kind of a really cool guard tower, and it stands for it needs improvement. Might end up putting like just floors on the outside like we did in our other settlement, and just put like a couple machine gun turrets or something like that to cover the blind spots. Honestly, that's what settlers can do, but I'd prefer vastly to have automated defenses. I think it's just more reliable. But it's turned out pretty well. I have a little bit more work to do with this place, and I think it's over to Grey Garden. And soon, TM, the Atomitron DLC. I look forward to it. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.